if you with it, drop it.
Ladies, I'm Vidya. I'm the founder, the baker of the Uprising UAE. I'm more into healthy baking. I have a lot of vegan, keto, gluten-free, diabetic-friendly bakes. But yes, I do make a lot of indulgent stuff. I make kid-friendly stuff. On the whole, it's all yummy stuff. So, yes, I do a lot of customizations as well. And I love to cater to everyone and each and one of your tastes. And I'm more than happy to see that happiness when all of you eat, and the sparkle in your eyes is all I'm looking at. So Uprising is all about baked stuff, healthy, indulgent, and all types. So though I concentrate more on healthy bakes like sugar-free, gluten-free, vegan bakes, and I do have a lot of indulgent bakes as well. I have a lot of kid-friendly bakes, which also provides a lot of nutrition for kids, which will be ideal for kids' lunch boxes, those kind of stuff as well. End of the day, I want to satisfy my customers. I want to satisfy myself, and trust me, Amin, I find a lot of satisfaction and pleasure when my customers come back to me saying, "Vidya, we just loved your stuff." Media artist, I have been into Zentangling, I've been doodling, so I've done multiple things. I've been into events for kids. But I think baking was something which was caught on to me right from my early 20s, and I've been wanting to learn it. I've been trying multiple bakes on my own. I was more of self-taught, but after a point, the mixed media, the art, and the whole painting stuff kind of took a toll on my health. So I had a lot of neck and back issues, because of which I had to stop painting. And that was the whole reason I thought, okay, I think it's time to, maybe there's a sign that I have to start something else in life. So I kind of, sidelined my painting and started learning baking full time. I started baking for my friends, and I really understood that maybe I was meant for this. So that was an inspiration which I used to draw from a lot of the bakes which I do. My friends used to really enjoy, my kids used to enjoy, my kids' friends used to come home, they used to happily have my cakes and bakes. So I think that all that motivated me to go and learn a few professional stuff from ICCA Dubai. So I did a short course there. I recently did a barista course also there. And yes, I think I just love to learn new things to better myself. And I'm a very, very self-motivated person as well. And yes, my family is always there for me to push me and support me. So, and yeah, as I told you, when you feed someone something nice and yummy, the smile which comes in their face gives you all the motivation for your next bake venture, which is called Spice Brushes. So it was about mixed media, decoupaging, and upcycling, and a lot of things. And I also used to do a lot of customized work for people, coasters and trays and stuff. So with that, it used to be, yes, again, in both the previous venture and my venture, I'm the only one who's doing right from procurement until delivery. So it's completely on me. So the previous venture, I would say I had a lot of limitations because of, the raw materials which is available in UAE. So I used to pick up a lot of raw materials from India, because first thing, it was cheaper in India to buy, and the variety was immense. So whereas here we were not able to get that variety for a cheaper rate, because I can't possibly sell it for a profitable price if I'm going to buy the raw materials in UAE. So that was one major hassle which I found. And the other issue was, if I have to take up corporate orders, which usually comes only 3-4 days prior to their event, for me to get raw materials from India, procure it from India, is not possible. So that was one reason I could never scale up beyond a point, because you can't possibly stock so much of raw materials at your place thinking you will get a corporate order, and it's not. You're always scared to do that. So that was an issue, and you might always there might be a customer who comes back to you saying, "I want the same design of decoupage in 10 set of posters," but that paper would no longer be in production. So I wouldn't be able to get the same paper, and convincing that customer to go for another paper would not be possible sometimes. So I would lose that order. So those were all major hassle which I found in my previous business. But yes, I would say the most happy moments in that is it's now 2 years since I've completely closed down spice brushes. I still have a few pieces which I gift my friends, relatives and stuff. So, and I use them myself, those kind of. But I still have customers and friends who are still using my products. And every time I visit them, I still see my coasters and trays being displayed there, and I feel so happy about it. Because then, I used to make a lot of these, those mandir decorations and all. So I still, whenever I visit friends' places and all, I used to see them put up in the mandirs, and I feel very happy about it. So, even after 2-3 years, so every day they see that, they think about me. So I know I still reside in their memory. So that makes me very happy, actually. So in a way, I would say Spice Brushes was a very satisfying entrepreneurial journey which I had. But the hurdles were a lot because of the raw materials, mainly, I would say. Especially because I was into decoupaging. Breaking even, making a profit is not easy. And it is a physically very, very exhausting job for a baker to, make 10 cakes in a day, or, pack them up and then sit down and plan your next day, see what raw materials you have, take the checklist, order whatever you have to order. Sometimes your delivery guy will not come and order it the next day. So there are a lot of, hassles even in that. But yes, in the baking journey, I would say, so far I have been even, it has been more lucrative than my art journey. And it has been more exhausting as well, I should say that. Especially with pop-ups and those kind of stuff, it is really exhausting because you can't make food, you can't make baked stuff 2 days, not more than 2 days prior. So it has to be done just 2 days back before the pop-up or anything, and you need large quantities. You will end up misgauging certain products. You might think this will really sell well, but that might not be the bestseller. And things which you would have actually thought will take a backseat would be the bestseller. So there, initial pop-ups where a lot of miscalculations did happen there. But now, yes, I think I am kind of able to calculate well and do it better. And with respect to the packaging and all that, where I find a lot of, I used to find a lot of difficulty getting good packaging boxes in UAE. So for that, you have to try and plan things earlier, pick it up from India or order it on AliExpress and those kind of stuff. So yes, all of them were a part of the learning curve, which I'm still doing. Every day is a learning for me. I'm still learning new things every day. But yes, I think monetarily, my baking journey has been much better than my art journey. Now looking at setting up a physical space. So if not immediately, it is there in the pipeline, and we are looking at a space. So it should maybe in a year's time, I am hoping something materializes. And I'm looking at so having born and raised a vegetarian, I would be looking at a vegetarian space, but you'll have lots of yummy, healthy options coming up. It would be an all-day thing, where you can also pick up a lot of healthy bakes for your kids, for your family, for your kids' boxes. So that is how we are planning. And yes, there is something really coming up soon. All of us talk about women being equal to men, etc., etc. But there are a lot of challenges which women face when they start an entrepreneurial journey, when they start a small business or anything. The challenges faced by women are way more than challenges faced by men. I really wish I could support somebody who's struggling to come up, or I could just lend a hand to somebody when things are a little settled at my place. I would be very, very happy to help someone out, or help them in their upcoming, help them in their journey. I would be very happy to give them whatever advice they require. Yes, I'm there to help them out anyways. It works well for me, and I've always had very nice days with It's a Waste pop-ups. So that is one thing which I always look forward to for It's a Way. And yes, I have been with It's a Way with my art journey as well, and with my baking journey. So yes, they do a lot of women support. Anytime I come to you, I've always come to you for a lot of support. Even initially when I was starting with Uprising also, I've even asked you about the licensing and stuff. So you've always been very supportive towards all that. So I know whenever I'm getting stuck somewhere, I can always bank on you and come back to you and ask you for some help. And you'll be there to guide me for all that. So yes, that way I'm always hopeful that ICCA will support all the small business women out here. Every time you hold a physical meet or something, it's very nice to network with the women who come there. That is something. I mean, I am an outgoing person, but I wouldn't go and start jumping around and network with people. But I learned it after coming to groups like It's Her Way, where I thought I should be able to talk about myself. I should be able to network. I should be able to let others know what I am. Otherwise, if I'm not able to market myself, then nobody would be able to market for me. So that's when I learned how people talk there, how how Armin talks, how others talk. So that's how I kind of learned a lot of things, and how I learned how networking is important. So yes, that is one thing.